moves into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Corey Seager. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Lopez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in, number 35. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slide. And that'll back him up a bit. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch out into right center. Well hit. Peterson is on his way home, and the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Into the box, Justin Turner waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and LA's off to an early. Julio Urias will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, I think this is his year. He had almost 200 strikeouts last year. And watching him pitch, it seems like he's the type of guy that learns something every outing. I love the strikeout ability. I want to see it in effect today.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Ripped down the line. Gloved by Turner. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he misses 2-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Line drive to left. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there. Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Stepping in now, Colin Walsh. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So coming to the plate, Julio Urias. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count, and he just said, I got to battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with a base hit the other way.
Settling in now, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in now, number 9. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Ready with the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Seager into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jock Peterson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
At the plate, Alan Cordova, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Into the box now, Luis Torres. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Puig on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe going back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Luis Perdomo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped high in the air. Number 35 is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Edgar.
Digging in to try it again, Edgar Lopez. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Walsh is right there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 35, He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ball's on the outside half. You go with the pitch. Old school textbook hitting. Stays with it and drove that ball over the shortstop head.
Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe racing back. He's there and records the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Chris Taylor. 1-2 now.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. He singled his last time up. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And that one stayed up a little high. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business.
The
He's
batter,
not
number
messing
5,
around trying to pick
shortstop,
at corners. He's being
Matt
aggressive in the
Duffy.
zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring up Colin Walsh. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with the hit.
pitcher.
Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping up now, Alan Cordova comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Left side. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Luis Torres.
Stepping into the box, Luis Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
Here's the 2-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Into the box now, Luis Perdomo, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Edgar.
Digging in once again, Edgar Lopez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, number 35. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Two out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Will Myers will be next. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Runners on first with 1 down. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Colin Walsh. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
Stretch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 9. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Now the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Coming to the plate now, Alan Cordova. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Sierra comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Luis Torres. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Travis Jankowski will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jankowski.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Edgar Lopez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Miguel Diaz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Miguel Diaz.
Now in the box, Sierra, and he's getting his first plate appearance. Here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Andrew Toles is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. In comes Margot. He can't get there as it falls in.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitcher.
Jock Peterson.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Renfroe has it in his tracks. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runners off for second. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 1-0. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here's Will Myers. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Striding in, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Please.
Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, number 35. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Lopez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 9. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Cordova.
A runner at first with no outs here. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Carlos Asuaje will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
20, Carlos Asuaje.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1 and 2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jabari Blash will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Julio Urias earns his first win of the season. Luis Perdomo takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Kenley Jansen records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5.